And so since most of us, I believe, are probably not kleptomaniacs, we're going to think about how we practice this yama of non-stealing off the mat, because Tuesday we talked about doing it on the mat. And really, when I say on the mat, I mean sort of for ourselves. And off the mat is ourselves interacting with the rest of the world, and how we can practice non-stealing as we move through our community, through our families, our friend groups. And when we think of stealing, when I think of stealing, I think of somebody feeling lack, feeling scarcity, feeling greed, wanting something they don't have, or squandering something that they do have and then needing more of it. So we talked about time, we talked about peace, and we talked about gratitude. So we will just sort of think about those as we move through our practice. So come to a nice, comfortable seat. Maybe close your eyes. Maybe roll your shoulders. Maybe just move your head organically. Maybe your neck just wants to move your head around. Just move your head in from side to side, back and forth. As you're doing that, just notice how your neck muscles are present in your back and your shoulders. And then come to stillness. Find your sits bones. Take a big inhale. Exhale, land on your mat. Let's just take 4 or 5 breath cycles right here quietly together. All 6 of us, inhaling and exhaling together. Just focus on the breath. And then after your last exhale, just blink the eyes open. And in any way that you'd like, just come to a standing position. And standing at one end of your mat with your feet about hip distance apart, maybe with a little smile on your face, hands at your heart. Pick your toes up and feel how the balls of your feet ground down into your mat. And maybe just move your weight a little bit side to side, feeling your heels and your balls of your feet and how supported you are. And then come to stillness and let your toes come down. And we'll take a big inhale, drop the hands, lift all the way up. Look up if you can, bring your palms together and exhale your hands to your heart. And let's do that 2 more times. Big inhale. And exhale, hands to your heart. And again, big inhale. And hands to your heart. Let's add on. Inhale, arms up. Hands come down. Start to bend your knees. Press your bottom back and fold all the way over. We're going to halfway lift. Hands come to shins. Draw shoulders back. Smile at your mat. Exhale, fold. Let your head hang. Your arms are going to go to the sides. Inhale all the way up, arms overhead. And hands to your heart. Feel the bottom of your feet. Great job. Let's do it again. Inhale. Arms all the way up. Look up. Pull that belly button in as you exhale. Come all the way down. Bend the knees a lot. You just get out of bed. Ooh. I know Tabitha did. It is too early for Tabitha. Halfway lift. It's not too early this time. She made it. We're so happy she's here. Great. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, hands to your heart. We're going to take that one more time. We're thinking about how much we have plenty of time. So we're taking our time, moving slowly through this little vinyasa, folding all the way over. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw those shoulders back. Feel your neck get long. Exhale, fold. Tickle your toes a little bit. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Take a breath here. Whoo. Wiggle your tail feathers a little bit. Press into your feet. Pull your belly button to your spine and slowly come on up. Your head will come up last. Great, beautiful. All right, roll the shoulders a couple times. I'm going to turn this way so you can see me. We're going to bring our arms up to shoulder height. And because we have plenty of time, feet are hip distance apart, we're going to turn the palms down and up, down and up. Feeling the shoulders move. Great. Last time, keep the palms up and bring the palms to your shoulders. We're going to bring the elbows in, up, and around all the way. Good. In, up, and around, right to here. Don't go all the way down. That was my mistake. In, up, and all the way around. One more time. In, up, and all the way around. Okay, now we're going to go backwards. We're going to go up and in and down and out. Good. Up and in and down and out. One more time. Up and in and down and out. Bring the arms back. Whoo, and down. Roll those shoulders. Nice. It's good to have shoulders that can move and are full of synovial fluid. Great. A little bit more shoulder exercise. So maybe shake it out a little bit. Whew. And grab a nice, like you had a big ball of time, all the time in the world to share with your loved ones, to share and give to yourself. No scarcity here, but an abundance of time, but a bigger stance. So hands about shoulder distance apart. And we're going to start to move the hands in a big figure eight, like an infinity sign, but make it big. Pull your core, your belly button in so that you're not moving on the bottom half. Just your arms. Great job. You've got it. Toning that core, waking it up, feeling it. Good. One more this way. Come to center and go the other way. Over, down, up, and over. Good. Keep that core tight. Keep that ball of time big. You've got plenty of it. One more all the way through your infinity sign. Great job. And come to center. Whew. Inhale, arms up, all the way up. Interlace your fingers. I know you can't see my hands. And then turn your palms up. Press down into the feet, but keep a little micro bend in the knees. Press the palms up towards the ceiling. Great job. Feel that beautiful stretch. Draw the arms back as much as you can past your ears. Take a big inhale. Press towards the ceiling. Exhale over to the left. Take a breath here. Open up that side body. Exhale back to center. Take a big deep breath in. Press the palms up towards the ceiling. Exhale over to the right. Great job. Keep even balance in the feet. Inhale. Open up the rib cage on that left side. Exhale, bring it up. Let go of the fingers and hands. Beautiful job. All right, grab your block if you've got one. If you don't, please don't worry about it. We are going to try that balance one more time. So if it's tough for you to stay on one leg, find a wall or a piece of furniture. Go ahead and move yourself wherever you need to be. And remember, I'll always give you options. So if you don't want to do both one leg, then what you can do is tree and keep that foot down right here and just practice tree. And even when we go bending over, you can practice tree with a little bend over. Okay? Sound good? Excellent. Okay. So let's start with the left leg being the grounding foot. So if you're going to tree, you're going to take that right foot and just keep it right here with the toes on the mat. If you're going to come to that figure four, That right foot is going to be right above the left knee. Whoo. Okay, now there's a tendency to kick this hip out, this left hip. So press down into the left foot, get nice and tall, press the top of your head towards the ceiling, and hold the block like this. Good. Pull that right knee back, engage the core. Start to hinge at the hips, pressing the bottom back and bending that left knee. Like you're sitting in a chair with your figure four. Woo, we got plenty of time. Take your block and start to hinge over. The objective is to get the block on the mat and then let your head hang a little bit, but you're still in that seat. So I'm going to turn this way and see what this looks like from the side. I know it's a lot of work. You're doing great. Check to make sure that that left knee is behind the left toes. All of your body is behind the toes. You're pressing into that left heel. Big stretch, I know. Take one more breath here. Big inhale. Big exhale. Now you can put that right foot down or you can press into the left foot, pick the block up, come back to your seat and try to stand up. Use your core for balance. Woo! Nice job. Wah! Whatever you did, beautiful. Yay! Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. That was a lot of work. Nice stretch, nice strength development, and good use of your abundant time. All right, other side. So if you're doing tree, you're going to stand on this right leg and the left foot's going to come here. If you're coming to the folded figure four, aha, there we are. Take a breath, breathe. Okay. You're going to start to hinge at the hips, press the bottom back and away from you. Stay behind those right toes. Woo, if you're using a wall, great. Remember your balance is in your core. Pull the belly button in. Good job. Whenever you're ready, you can start to try to fold over. Focus, focus. Stay right here in your practice. Plenty of time. Good. Woo! You might notice one side's a little easier than the other. Awesome. Take one more breath here. Big inhale. Big exhale. Press down. Start to lift yourself back up again. Stay in your seat. Good job. It'll be over soon. Come on up. Gorgeous. Nice job. Beautiful, everyone. Go ahead and put your block down. Let's do one little half sun salutation. Big inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Press the bottom back. Bend the knees. Fold all the way over. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Stay right here and walk yourself out to downward facing dog. This is the most exciting yoga practice I've ever done because on my mat, there are literally pieces of broken light bulb. I keep finding them and moving them off. Oh my goodness gracious. Very exciting. All right, downward facing dog. Fingers are spread wide. Smile at your mat. You've got all the time you need. Take a big inhale. Exhale, fold. Press your chest towards your thighs. Woo, see if you can allow those heels to drop down towards the mat. They might not make it there today. That's okay. They'll get there someday or not. It doesn't matter. It's all right. Take one more big deep breath here. Feel that beautiful stretch under the arms. Where are you feeling it? Just notice where you're feeling it. And then come on down to your knees. Great work, my friends. All right, we're gonna get into the stretch a little bit differently than we did on Tuesday. So that was a lot of plank. I think it was a lot of plank. Okay, so let's take the right leg, turn the toes under, and just press the right leg all the way back to the back of your mat, and then press your weight through that right heel. Don't overdo this. What we want to do is feel more of a stretch in the calf and the back of the leg than in the foot. Great. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to take that right foot and bring it all the way through in between both of the hands. That might take you a step or two. You might need to offer it a little bit of assistance. And then I like to walk my left leg back a little so I've got plenty of space for this nice stretch. All right, options here. You can stay right here in this stretch and just enjoy it for what it is, okay? Or you can bring your arms up, big inhale, arms up overhead, and feel that stretch in the left hip flexor. It gets a lot more intense. Press into the top of that left foot and down into the bottom of the right foot. Great job. Look up, feel that stretch. Draw the arms back as far as you can. Great job. And then bring your hands down to your heart. Okay. Here's another spot where you can stay if you'd like. If you want a little bit more intensity, you're going to bring your mind's attention to your left elbow. You're going to twist to the right. Hello. And you're going to drop your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. And then press into your palms and twist. Yeah. Good times, right? Whew, feel that stretch. Pull this right hip crease back just a little bit. Press into the top of that left foot, bottom of the right foot. Good job. Take one more breath here. On your exhale, rotate back, lifting up, hands to the heart. Exhale, inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands down, one on each side of the foot. Great job. Okay. We're going to start to shift our weight back towards our left heel. Pull those right toes up with you. Your hands can come back a little bit depending on how far you can go. And breathe into that stretch. We're going to take 2 big breath cycles here. Relax your shoulders, roll them back and down. Tuck your chin so that your spine is as long as you can make it. I know there's a lot of sensation here for me. There might be a lot of sensation here for you. Take one more big deep breath. Exhale. Wherever you are in this pose, accept it. Accept that this is where you are today. Come forward to that runner's lunge. And whenever you're ready, move back to that half split. And just take a few moments to go back and forth with this. And when we don't accept ourselves or we don't accept others, we are stealing their gratitude. Because if we have an unattainable goal for ourselves, that's maybe set by the media, or an unattainable goal for our families that's set by social media, hello, guilty, we're stealing their gratitude. All right, my friends, go ahead and invite that right leg to come back onto tabletop so that you're in tabletop. Curl both sets of toes under, take a big deep breath in, fingers spread wide, right under the shoulders, and come to downward facing dog again. And just take a moment here, if this is okay for you, to notice the difference in how your legs feel one from the other. One more breath in downward dog. Press that heart towards the thighs. And then come on back down to your table. Great job. Flatten the right foot and send the left leg back with toes turned under, and then press through that left heel. Take a couple breaths here. These can be nice, big, deep breaths, or these can just be normal, just settled breaths, whichever you like. And we're going to do the same thing we did on the other side, on this side. So let's invite that left leg to come forward in between the hands. Get there any way that you need to. Don't worry if you need to take extra steps or move an arm out of the way. It's all good. And then I like to walk that right leg back just a little bit more. And I'm going to stay here in this nice stretch for just a moment. I'm going to pull that left hip back just a little bit, making sure that this right front hip bone is facing, I was going to say focused on the mat. All right. If you're coming up, go ahead. Inhale, hands to your heart, and then all the way up. Great job. Hang on to this. Feel how that made your right leg feel. Notice, I'm shaking a little bit here. So pull the belly button into the spine, spread the fingers wide, big inhale. Pull those arms back and then exhale, hands to your heart. Now you're welcome to stay here, or we can twist to the left, and we're going to bring that right elbow to the outside of the left thigh and then press into the palms. Woo! Now invite your thighs towards each other. You're not actually going to move anything. You're just thinking about your inner thigh muscles going towards each other. Great. Beautiful. Take one more breath here. Press into the top of that right foot, the bottom of the left. On your next exhale, come back to hearts to this, hands to the center. Smile. Arms up. Big inhale. Oh, I love this stretch. Exhale, hands come down, one on each side of the left foot. When you're ready, start to shift your weight back towards that right heel and then lift those left toes up. Pull that left hip crease back so that your hips are even. So there would be a tendency to be sort of rotated towards the right here, but we want to be even on. Tuck the chin, lengthen the spine. 2 breaths here. Think about accepting yourself, accepting your loved ones, your friends, your coworkers, for just as they are. Come on forward, and then just take this back and forth as it feels good to you. Gratitude for this movement, gratitude for those you share your workplace with, those you share your home with, even gratitude for the ones that make you grow, right? And then invite that left leg back. Beautiful. And just one more downward facing dog. Hands spread nice and wide. I bring my hands a little bit forward of my shoulders. Turn the toes under. Big inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. And notice how the legs feel. Make any adjustments you need to. Go ahead and shake your head yes. Shake your head no. And then let's take a moment, since we have plenty of time and plenty of gratitude. We're going to walk the dog if you like. So we're going to bend the left knee and sort of look under our right underarm, lengthen that right side body, and then come on back to both legs straight, and then bend the other knee and open up to the other side. So bend the right knee and look up under the left underarm. Then go back and forth with this a couple of times. Just stretching it out. Great job. And then come to stillness and come on down to your knees. Flatten the feet and press on back to child's pose. And hang out there for just a moment. Take a big deep breath in child's pose. Press your abdominal muscles into your thighs. Rainbow your hands down both sides of your mat all the way out till your hands come to your feet, and then flip your palms facing up and let your arms just drip onto the sides. Feel that beautiful opening in the upper back. Plenty of stretch in the lower back. Smile to yourself here if you like. You don't have to. It's still early. Take a big deep breath in. Send that oxygen to anywhere that needs it in the backside of the body, and then exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale, bring your hands up under your shoulders and press yourself up. walk on out to table, and we'll just take time for a little bit of cat-cow here. So inhaling to that swayed back cow, pressing into the fingertips so that we come up out of the shoulders with our head. And then exhaling to a Halloween cat. To take some pressure off of your knees, press into the tops of your feet. So we inhale to cow, that's Olive the yoga cat. And exhale to cat. When we do this, we are inviting spinal fluid that's pooled at the base of the spine to come up through the spinal column and really invigorate us, the entire body. So this is such a beautiful thing to spend a little bit of our time and practice some gratitude. Great job. Last one, inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Cross your ankles and just roll yourself right over so that you are in staff pose. Legs straight out, and you are nice and tall. For this last bit of our practice, we're going to think about making sure we don't steal anyone's peace with anxiety. Oh man, this is a big one for me. Big inhale up and exhale, forward fold. Just let your hands land wherever they land. They might be halfway down the shin or all the way to your ankle. Anywhere is fine. Tuck the chin a little bit. Lengthen the spine. Feel your sits bones. Draw your shoulders away from the ears. Feel whatever you feel there. And just stay here in the present moment. One of the ways we can practice taking hold of our anxiety and managing it is to stay present. And that also helps when we're in relationship to others. See if you can walk your hands out the legs a little farther, maybe to the ankles. Maybe you can even take your first two fingers and grab your toe, your big toe, bending the elbows and just pulling yourself forward. I know this is a little uncomfortable, so make sure you're in a space that feels good, maybe like a little challenge, or if you're not feeling like you want a challenge, you just back off, baby, back off. But staying present, it's a practice. It's tough to do. Inhaling and exhaling, pulling the shoulders back. Just keep drawing yourself a little closer to your legs. And even though this present moment right now in this shape is a little uncomfortable, the practice is to build our tolerance to stay present, to stay here, feeling this stretch in the back, feeling this length in the legs. And then go ahead and let go of it. And go ahead, walk your hands up. And come on up to a nice straight back. Okay, I'm going to turn towards you. Hello, friends. All right, let's do a little bit more side bending. So we're going to plant the left hand down, right hand's going to come out, thumbs up, big inhale up. Now I want you to think about that right sits bone, keep it down and bend over. Pull the toes back, press energy through the heels, keep that right sits bone down. Good job. Beautiful. Spread the fingers wide, take a big deep breath. One more time, exhale it here. See if you can come a little further. Open up that side body. Inhale it up. And exhale, bring that hand down, plant it. Whoo, here we go to the left side. Big inhale. Exhale. Now, keep that left sits bone down. It's that bone you're sitting on right there under your tush. Great job. Big inhale. Pull those toes back. Press energy through the heels. Stay in this moment. I know it's a bit of a challenge. Big inhale. Big exhale. So you can come down a little further. Keep that sits bone down. And inhale up. And exhale. Beautiful. Both arms come up. Interlace the fingers. I love seeing all your arms move. Flip palms up. Press the palms towards the ceiling. Pull the arm bones back. Toes back. Energy through the heels. Beautiful job. Little bend over, keep the sits bone down on the right, and little bend to the other way. Woo! Building strength, building flexibility. Come on back up and let it go. Oh my goodness. All right. Reach down and take your left knee, your right knee up, right knee, and keep that foot right here. Okay. I've got my right hand in front of my right knee. I'm going to take my left arm and grow it out long in front of me, and then turn a little bit to the right and catch my knee with that elbow and just turn over to the right. I'm doing the same thing with that left foot that we just did. I'm going to pull the toes back and shoot energy through the heels right at you. There goes, pwing, pwing, energy, energy. I don't know where that came from. I suddenly had a vision of Wonder Twins unite. I don't know. All right, take a breath here. And come back. That was just your late 1970s interlude. All right, pick up that right foot and hop it over the left thigh. I hope that made you smile. I'm going to do the same movement. We're using that left elbow if you can. If that's not accessible to you, just use your left hand. This time we're going to take the right hand and bring it behind us. See if you can plant it flat and twist a little bit more. Woo! We're trying to keep that right foot flat. Turn and look over your right shoulder. Great job. Take a deep breath. Adjust so that both sits bones are on the mat. Lift up. Exhale. Bring it back. Beautiful job. All right. Release. So I think we had something else we did on that side. No, that was it. Okay. So release that leg. Let it go out. And let's pull this one up. Whew, over to the left. All right. Find both those sits bones and just take that right arm out. Left hand is holding the left knee, and just bring that right arm. And I'm just going to keep the hands like this. Flex that right foot and twist over to the left this time. Do you see this? Do you see Olive the yoga cat? Take a breath. Exhale back to center. Pick up that leg, hop it over. This time we're going to try and catch it with that right elbow. If not, right hand is fine. Left hand's going to come behind, flatten it right behind your backbone. Hi, Olive. Pull that those right toes back. The animals today are out of control. I don't know what that is. And then looking over your left shoulder. Smile, take a big deep breath. I can't help it. I'm laughing at the cat. And then bring it back to center. Oh my goodness. This has been ridiculous this morning. Bye, Olive. All right. Straightening out those legs, nice and long and tall. We're just gonna work on our core just a little bit. One more time to big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. See if that's any different than our first forward fold. Bend the knees if you need to. It's totally great in this posture. Take one more breath here. Feel that beautiful stretch in the low back. And then as you slowly release and come up, bring both knees with you so that you've got a little bit of a bend here. Come a little bit forward on your mat so you've got plenty of room behind you. And then bring the arms out, and we're going to slowly roll back, pull belly button to spine, and imagine you were placing your spine, your little vertebrae one at a time on the mat. Go down as slow as you can. Slow as you can. Good job. All the way down. Great. Bring those knees bent, feet flat. And then one at a time, bring the knees in to the chest. Give a nice hug. And just roll side to side. Great. Come to stillness. Bring the legs up so that they're 90 degrees from hip to knee, knee to ankle, arms out in a T. Flatten your back. Feel the core work there. Flatten the back. Gently, gently, we're going to let the knees drop over to the right, keeping that left shoulder all the way down. Twisting all the way. Great job. Now move your head if you'd like so that you're looking out over your left hand. Good, beautiful. Check for any clenching in the thighs or knees. Anywhere that you might be holding on to not go into this twist. And then if this isn't quite enough intensity for you, take your right hand, reach down for your left knee and pull it up and over. Just a little bit, doesn't have to be a huge movement. And then go to your breath. And use this as a moment to practice staying here on the mat. Anxiety will ask us to start ruminating about yesterday, what we could have done differently, what we shouldn't have said, or anxiety will push us into the future. What's going to happen next? What do I got to do? Am I going to get it all done? Use this as an opportunity to stay where your power is, where your peace is, right here in this moment. And then we can take that practice off the mat, and when we're interacting with others, we can stay right there with them so that we're not stealing their peace and creating anxiety as well. So hard. It's like a beautiful, easy thing to say. Doing it, on the other hand, it's a practice. Go ahead and release that leg, open up the arms, bring the knees close in and all the way up again. If you find it's a struggle to lower the legs down to the other side, bring them in close to the chest. That can make it a lot safer. And then let the knees come all the way over, and then adjust the legs so that that right shoulder is back down on the mat. Look over at your right arm, because we want to have this twist go all the way from tailbone to top of head. Once again, just scan for any clenching. For me, it's usually in the thighs or hips, right around my hips or knees. And then if you want to deepen this stretch, reach down with the left hand, grab that right knee and pull it up and over. And take this opportunity to just maybe consider the things that help you stay present. When is it least likely for you to have your mind wander off into ruminations and predictions? Is it when you are in conversation? Is it when you are creating art? Maybe when you're watching a movie or listening to great music? Getting a massage, self-care, exercising, cooking good food, whatever things it is that helps you to stay in the moment, away from anxiety, managing your anxiety and interacting, connecting with others. Do more of that. Take a big deep breath. And then exhaling, bringing the knees nice and close to the body, releasing that hand. Knees back up into the center. Bring a hand onto each knee and keep the knees together. Make a nice circle with the knees. Go ahead and feel that on your back. It's lovely. And then go the other way. Oh, yeah. And then come to stillness. Give yourself a nice hug. Go ahead and pick the head and shoulders up off the mat, flatten the back, big stretch. And then let everything come on back down. Let the feet come down to the mat one at a time. And this is your choice. You can open the feet a little bit wider and then let the knees come together. That's a nice internal rotation of the hips. You can straighten the legs all the way down, or you can just keep them bent as they are. But bring your hands onto your diaphragm if you'd like. You can always keep hands to the side. You do not have to participate in this part, just like you don't have to participate in any part. But bring your hands to that space, if you'd like, right under the rib cage, so that your thumbs are sort of anchored on your rib cage and the bulk of your hand is right under there. That is where your diaphragm lives. You're invited to close your eyes and practice staying present. Tuck the chin a little bit, lengthen the spine. Go ahead and let your spine curve away from the mat in the natural places. Take a big inhale and feel your hands move. Inhale right into that space under the hands. And then when you exhale, feel the hands drop, feel your body move. Bring your belly button to your spine. Flatten the spine if you can, little rock of the hips. And then inhale, let it all go. Feel your fingers spread wide and expand. Feel your back curve away from the mat. And then exhale, flattening the back, gently, gently letting the hands drop, pulling the belly button to the spine, hips rock back a little bit, backing up. And go back and forth with that. I'm going to be quiet for just a few moments. Shocker. Inhale and exhale. Use the movement in your body. Use the sensation in your hands. Use the breath to keep you present. Anchor you right here in this moment. If anxiety starts to creep into the corners of your mind, just invite it to leave. Invite yourself back to the movement and the feeling of your breath and your hands. Right here, right now. And then when you're ready, come back to stillness. And just be still for a moment. This can be the hardest part of the practice. Noticing and naming that desire to move, inviting the sense of peace that comes with breath. You can practice this anytime. Come back to your mat by noticing your weight under your feet or heels, the weight of your body on your back, under your hips and shoulders, and the back of your head. Wiggle your fingers and toes. If your knees aren't already bent, bend your knees. Gently roll yourself over onto one side. Take your time getting here. Knees nice and close, hands close to yourself. And then when you decide it's time to move, use your elbows and arms and hands to press your upper body away from the mat. Come back up and find a comfortable seated position, whatever that may look like for you today. Your hands can float down to your knees, or perhaps you'd like to have them to the heart. And a little quote to just consider for a moment while we relax together. The wealth of your life is in the love that you sow and gently nurture. When we feel wealthy and abundant, there's no need for stealing. Have a wonderful day, my friends. It has been such a pleasure. Gail, I will see you later at the Y. Tabitha, I'll see you later. Sandra, we'll bump into each other somewhere. And Donna, we have to get together soon. I think of you all.
Have a great day.
Have a wonderful day, everyone. Mwah.
Bye, thanks.
Bye-bye. Thank you. See you tomorrow, maybe, for meditation. What'd you think, Tab?
Oh, good. And what time is it?
7:48.
Oh my gosh. That felt like 15 minutes.
I know.
You ended and I was like, okay, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay,
Gail
you're
left,
frozen.
so we can't see each other. I got to unpin myself.
Oh,
Say again.
yeah. It went by fast.
Yeah, it does. It's so interesting. I'm trying to unpin myself, but I can't see. Oh, there we go. There you are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it goes by really quickly.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, I can't believe that much time went by.
And it's so
Yeah,
funny.
that's really good.
Good. I'm so glad
Yeah,
you.
I can use some of it for John.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Definitely. Even with all that he's suffering with his body, even just to practice feeling safe in his body. I mean, it's got to feel awful to be in his body right now.
yeah. I'm gonna try to come on Thursdays
Okay.
because I have training with someone, Anna.
Yes.
10:30 to 11. So yours starts at 12. So I think I'm gonna try to do that.
Oh, so here's the problem with today. Tracy has asked me to come to the Rotary Club today.
Uh-huh.
I guess they had somebody back out. So it's from 12:15 to like 1:30.
Uh-huh.
So I won't be able to do yoga today. I could either do it, I could do it like later, or I could do it like at 11. What do you think they would prefer? Or just cancel?
I would just cancel.
Okay.
I think Lynn was signed up, but I think she just canceled herself unless
I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So,
the seniors must have something going on today, otherwise they'd be there. So
so they're not registered. I hadn't looked yet.
yeah, I don't think so. And
Okay.
they must have something going on because they love the yoga class. So I know they won't want to miss it.
Okay, so I'll let them know just in case whatever it was that they had planned doesn't happen, that not to come. And I'll have Val tell the girls.
Oh yeah, okay.
All right,
Yeah.
that works.
Yeah, I'm stuck home anyway today. That's why I came on, because my car is back in the shop all day. So
Oh my gosh, I'm
Yeah.
sending like air conditioner vibes to your car. This is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, third time. I'm like, take the car, take it all day, because and,
Unbelievable.
yeah. But I have a friend coming over to pick me up for lunch, so we're going out to lunch.
Excellent.
All right.
All right.
Nice class. We'll see
Thank
you later.
honey. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye,
You
dear.
too.